Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Alicia. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. I have been doing a new series on my channel, and it was basically like a week of Unearthly cosmetics. Today, the last day, is so delayed because I just haven't been able to film, which I'll get more into in the tutorial portion of this video, so stay tuned for that in case you're interested. But I wanted to do another palette that I have from Unearthly Cosmetics, the Not Normal palette. I love the packaging of this one. This is one of my favorite packagings. I think she is so pretty. And then you open it up and it is an absolutely beautiful color story. This one retails for $40, which I think is a good price for this many shades. You're getting 12 different shades in here, and I just think it is such a fun collection of colors. I found myself dipping into this quite a bit this week, and really I would put this shade in the crease and a little bit of this on the lid, this on the inner corner, and that was it. I didn't even put anything in the lower lash line. You could smoke it out with any of these shades. You could do a nice all green look. I have on this green kind of all throughout the transition just because I kind of wanted a green peeking through. So I don't know. I think that this one is a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some swatches. Alright guys, so that is kind of crazy swatches. I was wondering like what happened with this one whenever I swatched it, but it is this basic color right here, which is very close to my skin tone, so that makes 100% sense. But I love this shade right here, and this purple I think is so pretty. I love this grungy, funky looking green here. I don't think I have anything quite like that in my collection. I love this beautiful like purple, like a deep plum type of a shade. Love that. And this I think is a very pretty like greenish yellow shade here as well. That's what I have on the inner corners, and I also have that under my brow. And then this is that shade called Day Job, I believe, and I just think that is such a nice brown to pair with any other palette that you have in your collection, really. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. All right guys, so we're just gonna ignore my hair right now. That will come together later. This is a seriously delayed day 7 of Unearthly Cosmetics Weeks. My husband got really sick and I wasn't able to film, so this is several days later. Now I have been playing with this palette a little bit, and the one I'm talking about is the Not Normal palette. This one retails for $40. Love, love, love this palette. And of course we're going to go into some of these greens. So the first color I'm going to go into is this one right here, Sage. So as usual, I'm putting this in the crease with a big fluffy blending brush. So this is what that shade looks like, built up about 3 times. And I'm also going to take this shade and kind of work it on the lid over here on the outer corner as well. Right now, with a more precise blending brush, I am going to go into this like reddish brown shade down here, Grunge. And you could probably guess it. I'm going to keep this on the outer corner as well and just directly into the eye socket, so lower than that first shade we used. All right, with nothing additional on the first brush we used, I'm just going to go over these edges right here. Just using windshield wiper motions back and forth really lightly. And I may use a little bit of buffing as well. All right, now I do want to go back in and kind of intensify this reddish brown again. Just kind of going back and forth till I get where I want. That is pretty blended there. I might just go over it with this big fluffy one again one more time. I just want that green to kind of be like very lightly peeping out. Okay. For the lid, I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to use this shade with maybe this one on top. I don't know how that would look though. Or I could even use this on the lid and just this in the inner corner. I think that's what I might do. So I'm just gonna put this, it's called Basic actually, I didn't even tell you the name. This little creamy shade right here. I actually have used this on the lid quite a bit this week. This is my third time doing this. I just think it makes you look nice and awake. It looks put together, but not like overdone, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like you tried too hard. I do love this shade. This is a great everyday palette for sure. Okay, there we go. And then again, I'm gonna go in with a tiny and even smaller blending brush, and I'm gonna go back into that grunge shade, and you can see what I mean with there's like virtually zero fallout with these. They're so creamy, and I really just want to enhance this again directly into the crease. I want that color to really be prominent because I love it so much. All right, with whatever's left, I'm going to bring it on the inner corner just to give it a little bit of depth over here. And then we'll have that nice little highlighted area right in the center. So this essentially is like a matte halo eye. All right, I think that that is going to be it for right now. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished makeup look using the Not Normal palette. Out of all the palettes that I have from Unearthly Cosmetics, this is probably the most like neutral everyday one. Now I will say I did pick up a few more palettes from Unearthly since I started this series, and I know I'm supposed to be on a no buy, but I really wanted to grab these because like I said, they sell out, they take a while to come back into stock. So I picked up this one right here, which I am the most excited about. This new one, this is the Strawberry Milkshake palette. Love the artwork on these. Again, the ones like this are like $35. Then I got the Sleepover palette. This is probably the one that I am the next most excited about. And then lastly, I got the Hauntingly Glamorous palette. And this one was in collaboration with Sydney Nicole. I'm not sure who that is, honestly, but I do like this palette. And I picked up their mirror. Now, holy crap, this mirror is gigantic. It is pretty weighted as well. I mean, like, it is significant size. For comparison, this is the melt one that I typically use when I'm getting ready. So you can definitely see the size difference here. Now this is a very clear mirror. It's beautiful. I think it's unique. I don't think you're gonna find anything like this elsewhere really. I love the detailing on it. And yeah, this mirror was only 30 bucks. So I thought that was a really good price. If they still have those, I don't know how practical it is for like everyday use, you know, like while you're doing your makeup, because it is a little heavy, but man, this is beautiful. Even like laid out as like a Halloween decoration, I think that would be really pretty too. I'm going to give you guys a glimpse inside these other palettes really quickly, just so you have an idea of the color story in case you haven't seen them before. So here is the Strawberry Milkshake. Absolutely beautiful. I love this yellow. Love the little embossing in the pans as well. I think this one is super cute. And I feel like that one, don't think I'm crazy, but I kind of think that one's like an everyday-ish type of palette as well. And then the Sleepover palette, I thought this one could even kind of double as like a blush palette, which you'll see whenever I take it out. So again, this is the packaging here. And this is what the Sleepover palette looks like, but I thought these two could probably be used as blushes. Really pretty palette. And then last up, this is probably the one that I was like the least excited about. I wish I could have got the leather and lace one instead of this one. That's definitely a more like neutral everyday palette I would get more use out of. But I do love the packaging of this. Look at the little ghosts. They're so cute. We've got little ghost and tombstones on the actual eyeshadow shades as well. And again, I do think that this one is super pretty. I could kind of see it like laid out in rows, how to do looks as well. So yeah, I just wanted to throw those in here. Now let's get back to the Not Normal palette. Now, by the time that I am filming this portion of this video, I have had this makeup on for so long. I've already worked a full day of work. It's probably about 7 p.m. my time, maybe even 8. But yeah, this is what this palette looks like here. I absolutely love this color story. This is, like I said, one of my favorite color stories that I have from Unearthly Cosmetics. And again, it's because it's more of like an everyday type palette. So I think it's really easy to dip into. This shade right here, which is called Day Job, that is such a good shade to just throw in the crease and go. I did that multiple times this week because I was just in a rush this week trying to get around, and that really did work out nicely. I just put that in the crease and I put this a little bit on the lid, and that was it. I actually did put this on the inner corner. That was a beautiful inner corner highlight. Today I have this shade, as you would have seen in the tutorial portion, on my inner corner, and I just love this palette. I cannot wait to keep using these palettes from Unearthly Cosmetics, and I can't wait to see what the brand comes out with next. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this series. If you did, there's plenty of other brands I could do this with. I could do it with Natasha Denona. I could do it with Pat McGrath. I could do it with Dominique Cosmetics, Tarte, ABH, MAC. There's plenty. So just let me know if this is something that you guys enjoy. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on my next one.